All right, full spring cleanup on this one. I'm mainly making this video for my own personal notes. So hedge trim everything, new mulch, he said red or black. Probably just stick with the red just because trying to mix that black in, you're gonna have a mess. Come in, cut a new edge all the way around. Obviously we'll clean it out. This one here doesn't have mulch in it, but we'll go ahead and cut that in and mulch it as well. This tree here, he's going to be putting a privacy fence in. He's going to be having it surveyed as well. He wants a couple of these limbs taken off. Probably leave that one, but it should be up high enough. Maybe possibly have to take this one off. So take that one off and this one for sure. So he can put a short little privacy fence here. Same thing through here, clean them up. Real quick hedge trimming, they're not too bad. Just really be touching them up. Pile of debris back here that they've been putting behind both of these trees, just cleaning up sticks out of their yard. Pretty much from that big, I think it's a cherry, down. Bunch of mulch through here as well, all the way around. TQ's on the phone with the customer right now because he's wanting us to remove a few. Nothing really out here other than cleaning up sticks. Ton of edge, bunch of mulch, a couple different rings out in the yard as well. One here, one up here by the truck. All right, so TQ just got off the phone with the customer. He's wanting that one and those two removed. So all three of the same exact thing. So 1, 2, 3. This is just for our personal notes to write up the estimate. So you ready, TQ?
Yeah.
Got what I need.
Good, good.
All I'm gonna say is, are your shoulders and arms feeling good?
Feeling good. Yeah. Why?
Because TQ, that small job I told you we had to do is actually a huge job. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Tuesday evening?
It is definitely not sunny like yesterday.
No, it's doom and gloom. Doom and gloom.
We're getting some work done.
We are. So we've had this one on the schedule now for, I don't know, 3 weeks now. In anticipation for our pro paddle coming, or power broom, whatever they call it, from Still, and it still hasn't came. So I reached out to Mike and I said, hey, do you mind if I knock a job out with yours real quick? Typically I don't like to use people's equipment that I borrow. He did let me use it at my personal house, but he's like, no man, he's like, go ahead. He's like, if you break it, just buy me a new one. And I'm like, okay Mike, no, totally just joking. But he did give me permission to use it on a small job up here, and beautiful neighborhood. We're kind of targeting this area a bit more, so I'm gonna blur that all out there. But anyways, this is a new area we're targeting to kind of fill in our circle. We've had a little bit of a void, so we've been targeting this area very specifically.
All right guys, so this is the job. Starts at the front of the drive here and continues all the way to the house.
Yo!
Got the power sweeper and a rake.
Power sweeper and a rake.
Power sweeper and a rake. And we have the blower as well. I'm glad I had my other coat in the truck because it's kind of chilly today.
Great little service here you can add to your business, guys. This one job alone will pay for this tool and its value. Yes, this is my buddy's, but the compensation that we're going to get from this job would purchase this tool. And I'll make sure Mikey gets a little bit of it. So. Alright guys, so a bunch of you suggested me to flip it over. So I went ahead and did it. We're going to give it a go.
What do you think?
It's not bad. It's just more pulling with your arm rather than pushing.
So if you want to change it up, change up the muscle you work.
Yeah, this is more pull than push. Go ahead, give it a try.
I need your earmuffs.
We got TQ on it now. So after running it a while, this way is definitely the easier way. We do notice though, when you're pulling it towards you rather than pushing it, it doesn't dig as much. But with that being said, you also get a little bit of debris back at you, but make sure you just wear some good quality boots so you're not busting up your ankles or anything. I wear Irish Sutters. They're a really good boot that I typically get at Red Wings or Rural King, and they have about up to my ankle length of leather, so it really protects against any of that rock. But this job altogether, guys, I think I measured it out at 240 yards total, going up and down and back around. And yeah, it's going to put a whooping on TQ and myself here. This job, I think I estimated it at 3.5 hours. We're going to see just how long it takes us. But yeah, you can see as we're just plugging along here, taking turns, and really just all the shaking from the machine itself, it just kind of wears down that muscle. One tank of gas down. Don't mind TQ. She's printing a million papers in the background. Alright guys, so taking a quick break. So we made it all the way up the left side of the driveway. So from the main road all the way up to the mulch bed. So I don't know if you'll pick it up in the camera, but probably about 8 feet in, there's actually a difference in the lawn. Pretty much we've dethatched it along with taking the gravel out. So this kind of gives you a general idea of what we're doing. If you can pick up how much is in there, it won't be there here in probably about 20 minutes, but and then come to this side, nice and clear. We explained to the customer we'll blow as much of the excess, you know, this is just like dead grass and thatch and all that. We'll blow that out into the yard. He did actually ask us about a quote to do leaf cleanup, so might be picking this baby up. But like I told him, as of right now, because we haven't been able to hire employees just yet, we've been trying, guys, for the last month. I know we haven't really talked about it on the channel, but behind the scenes we are hiring, looking for 2 individuals. I need a crew lead and I need just a general labor. It'll be seasonal with potential for winter. If any of you guys are in our area, you know, we have competitive pay. We try to keep it a fun work environment. I will say we are going to run 2 trucks, so you would have, you know, a legitimate crew lead. Once I can, you know, have him trained and everything, he would have his own truck and laborer with him, just to relieve some of the pressure off of TQ and myself, to continue growing this thing, because with her and just we're kind of maxed out with what we can do.
We might even just focus on hiring a crew lead, a general lead. We'll get them trained and everything and let them hire their hand.
That's a potential as well. Yeah, absolutely. So, and that person, you know, I'm not going to limit anybody's capabilities. We are also potentially looking to hire a GM, so somebody that can come in and help out with running Spencer Lawn Care. It's becoming very hard, guys, to be honest with you, with the social media, just everything that takes our time, the kids getting older, travel ball, baseball, soccer. Yeah, so this is all up in the air, but we are trying, and if it doesn't pan out the way we're hoping, TQ and myself are still going to be crushing these jobs and growing this baby as much as we possibly can and getting better where we possibly can.
I was going to say, we like to be hands-on as much as possible, but to have that extra help could relieve a lot.
Absolutely. And we could take on bigger projects. Like this property here, I think he said he has 10 acres. So for us to come in here and right now, we probably couldn't even add this to our mowing route if he approached us about it. All right, guys, so now we're to the worst of it. I went ahead and brought it up around because the plower didn't know where the driveway was when we had that couple foot. So he pushed through the beds, I mean, up into here. I cleaned up as much around there as I could. Explained to the customer, you know, I can go through that, but it's just gonna make a mess, and I would probably wait till we can do the mulch or whatever. So got it to where it'll be okay. We're gonna clean this off as best as possible with the blower. But we're up to here, and then here's the worst part. So there's probably a foot and a half of gravel here, tall. Yeah, maybe a foot. So I'm gonna set you guys up here and see how much of this we can get back.
So it was pushed up underneath the tree. He's got a lot of it worked out. Just gonna have to chip at this a little at a time. Taking some muscle, but it's moving it.
That's a lot of gravel. money.
Great job.
You too, man. You too. You want to go get payment and drop a couple things? Did I already throw that straw away? I must have. All right, guys. So we got this all. Oops, there goes my board. Got it all taken care of. Customer came out. Make sure you always have the customer walk it. Make sure the job's done right. They don't see anything they'd like for you to fix or change, anything like that, because then you'll have to double back if you leave. So it's better just to ask the customer to take a look real quick, and he's happy, we're happy, and now it's time to get paid and get moving on to the next one. We actually got to pick up our utility trailer, so that's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna get turned around here. TQ is gonna get the payment, and we're gonna be rocking and on, rolling out of here. Yeah, whatever that means. All right, we're good to go. Let you guys take a look at it. Goes out and around. Looks really nice. Customer's happy, we're happy. You happy, Bob? Yep. Awesome.